95% of people will be completely wrong about Bitcoin's next top. They will be looking for substantially higher numbers, and Bitcoin always shocks the high majority until now. This chart right in front of us is going to uncover the facts, the cold hard facts of when Bitcoin's next top will be, so you're not in that 95% who get destroyed, you're in that 5% group who dominate. There is so much money to make near the tops of markets, but there's also a lot to lose if you don't know what you're doing. In today's video, I'm going to give you step by step what we're looking for with Bitcoin's next top so you don't get caught off guard and you make way more profits than you would have. Welcome in. If you're new, my name is Steve. On this channel, we don't take any paid ads. No paid sponsorships, no paid affiliate links down below. We've never accepted any money from any coin to promote any coin or any project. What do we do instead? We talk about the cold hard facts in the charts that actually help people. The only thing I'm asking is that you hit the subscribe button, show some support from one of the few in this entire industry who has never taken any paid money. Now that you've hit the subscribe button, let's jump into it. We're on the Bitcoin US dollar index and we're on the 6-month chart, meaning each candle represents 6 months of information. And what we notice is this distinct move in every single cycle that Bitcoin does time and time again. And it's a distinct move that marks the bottom of the market. What I'm talking about is this bullish engulfing candle. You can see Bitcoin's going up and up and up for a couple of years, and then we fall for these couple candles, and then we have a turning point in the market right here. This is a bullish engulfing candle, meaning the body of this candle has to be bigger than the prior red body. If the prior candle is red and has a smaller body, it's a bullish engulfing candle. So we had a bullish engulfing candle that turned the market around. It turned the market from being a bearish market with an absolute bloodbath to the start of something remarkable. Fast forward to 2019, the same thing happened. We rallied all the way up to this top here, and then we had a couple candles of absolute bloodbath. There was pandemonium in the streets. But then we had this beautiful bullish engulfing candle right on schedule that happened directly at the same pivotal time in the market. Keep in mind, bullish engulfing candle has to be green. Bullish engulfing candle has to have a bigger body than the prior red candle. All of those things are true. You've got yourself a bullish engulfing candle. That was literally the beginning. But it's not just that was the beginning and that was the beginning. It goes a little bit deeper. Because when we had this bullish engulfing candle, we had precisely 4 more candles until the market cycle top. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, and this was the absolute market cycle top. You may say, okay, well, that's kind of cool, but it's probably not going to do it again. Well, it did that exact move in 2019. Bullish engulfing candle and precisely 4 candles until the market cycle top. 1, 2, 3, 4 candles, market cycle top. The exact same pattern has played out. Keep in mind, when we got to this market cycle top, nobody believed it. They all screamed we would go substantially higher. They were wrong. When we got to this market cycle top, the high majority of people screamed we would go substantially higher. Unfortunately, they were all wrong. These market cycle tops are confusing. They're overwhelming, and undeniably, they catch everybody off guard. Now, I do want to give a shout out to my students. I'm going to do a bonus video in this month. Let me know in the comments down below what topic you want me to cover. And later in this video today, I'm going to be giving the #1 reason that you are going to achieve more success. I'm going to break it down into the top 3 things you can do. If you want more wealth, if you want more success, there are 3 things you have to master as a skill in order to achieve your ultimate goal. I'm going to break down the very first thing you need to do at the end of the video. So 2015, bullish engulfing candle, 4 candles to the top. 2019, bullish engulfing candle, 4 candles to the top. Guess what we did in 2023? What did we do? Well, we did the exact same thing that we've been doing for years and years and years and years. We had a good old little bullish engulfing candle. Bullish engulfing candle has to be green. Bullish engulfing candle has to have a bigger body than the prior candle. Take your phone, tilt it to the side, hit that subscribe button. The prior candle has to be red. All of those things are true. You have a bullish engulfing candle. So we had one. Now we're waiting for 4 more candles to print, and that will be our market cycle top. Precisely 4 candles after our bullish engulfing candle. So here's where things get interesting, because again, bottoms of the market are very, very tough. Tops of the market are very, very tough. Bottoms of the market catch the high majority of people off guard. Top of the market catch the high majority of people off guard. What did we say at the bottom of the market when we were at 15 or 16,000? We said it's highly likely the bottom is in. You better buy Bitcoin. It's more risky to be out of it. Everybody else was screaming, wait for 10K, wait for 9K, wait for 8K, wait for 7K. Those are just the facts. You can look at any video, any time frame. You can find me screaming that it's highly likely the bottom is in, buy Bitcoin. Everybody else was telling you to wait for below 10K. Just the cold hard facts. The same thing will be true about the market cycle tops. They're very difficult. It's hard to time, but what we can do is look at just the facts in this chart, because the facts in this chart are aligning with multiple other charts that are screaming the same kind of time frame. Here's what we look at. 4 candles after we print the bullish engulfing candle, and then we're going to get to the number one thing that you need to do to increase your wealth. Free tip for you. So what we look at 4 candles. Here we have our first candle. We're in the midst of it, right? It's going to print in about 1 month from now. Then we need 3 more. Keep in mind, these are 6-month candles. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Our 4th candle will be here, and it will close in the middle of 2025, meaning it's highly likely that in the middle of 2025 will be the top of the market. It's highly likely that 2026 will be the bear market bottom. You can clip it, you can hold it. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can predict Bitcoin. But what we can do instead is look at the facts and learn from the facts and identify all the facts in the charts and look for common themes and make just judgments based on pure facts and not our emotional opinion. These are the facts that we have presented to us present day. We will revisit, but watch out. The middle of 2025, watch out. Bloodbath 2026. It's going to be a fire sale. Stocks, crypto, you name it, you'll be able to buy it dirt cheap. Peace and love to, the tip. Scrap that, the tip. There are 3 distinct things you need to do to become incredibly successful. 3 things and 3 things only. If you don't master these 3 skills, there's no way you're going to become successful. There's no way that you'll achieve financial freedom. There's no way you'll become even close. But if you do 2 of the 3, you're going to be looking real good. If you do 3 of the 3, you're going to be above 95% of humans on Earth. Tip number 1, live below your means. If you don't know how to live below your means, you haven't made it a habit, you will never become rich. You will never become a millionaire. You're never going to become successful. You have to live below your means. There are so many people that are professional athletes that go broke. Why? They didn't learn how to live below their means. So many people win the lottery and go broke. Why? They never learned how to live below their means. What I have is a special skill in living below the means that is probably my best skill. And I learned it as a little kid. Both of my parents dropped out of high school because my mom got pregnant at 15 years old, and she had my sister at 16, and then she had me at 18. Both my parents dropped out of high school because we were living on our own in this little trailer disaster of an apartment. They actually tore it down. It was so bad. It doesn't even exist anymore. They won't let any humans live there. But look, I learned how to live way below my means as a little kid. And through high school, I had money to buy a car. I could have bought a car. I could have been one of the cool kids driving a car. I don't care about impressing people that I don't like. I never bought a car. In fact, people thought I was dead broke through high school because of the way I grew up and how frugal I was. I lived well below my means, but I don't care. I don't care what they think. Little did they know I had more money in my bank than all of them. Same thing in college. A lot of people looked at me like, wow, Steve must be dead broke because he doesn't spend any money. I had more money than all of my friends, and that's a bona fide fact. The problem was I wasn't like them trying to show it off to everybody. A lot of humans will try to impress people that they don't even like. For what? Live below your means is the ability to make this amount of money, but pretend you're living on this amount of money. If you're able to do that, you create a habit. Then you create a daily habit of, okay, I have this much money coming in, but I'm going to pretend that I only have this much money coming in. And all that extra money, you invest it. Most people live above their means. So if you have the 50-30-20 breakdown, it's 50% on needs. A lot of people spend 50% on wants. There's a huge difference between want and need. And the 20% is savings or investing in yourself, investing in the markets. You have to be at least a 50-30-20. But if you're really good at living below your means, you should have 50% be savings or investing easily. If you look at the money coming into you every month, look at that number after tax, look at that number. If you are not able to invest 50% of that, you're doing everything wrong. Your budget is completely out of whack. And the number one thing you got to do, first and foremost, is get your budget on track. It needs to be at the minimum 50% on things you need. You need to eat, you need to sleep, you need to breathe, you need to drink. These are the things you need. Transportation, health insurance, needs. 30% on wants. Wants is that vacation. Wants is going out to dinner. Wants is that coffee at Starbucks. Those are all wants. You don't need those things to live. You want them, you desire them. 30%, 20% on saving and investing. That's at the minimum. But if you've mastered the skill, you can easily invest 50% of that money coming into you every month without batting an eye. There's no stress involved at all. If you haven't reached that level, you have not mastered the skill. It is a skill and it is a habit. Your whole life, 90% of the things you do every day are pure habits, subconscious habits. Everything. You have to form this new habit and then the rest will be history. But make no mistake, there's no way for you to become financially free without living below your means. There's no way to do it. So if you're dreaming about it like, oh, I'll just buy Bitcoin and get lucky and then suddenly rich. No, wake the hell up. Nobody has ever done that on planet Earth without learning the skill of how to live below your means. Find somebody on planet Earth who's highly successful that has not mastered the skill. You will be looking for the rest of your life. Master the skill. Take it seriously. You can do it. Anybody could do it. Look at me. Both my parents dropped out of high school. We had all odds against us. We were living broke. I figured out how to do this skill at a very young age. I carried it through my whole life. And guess what? Still to this day, I live well below my means. And I've got complete freedom. I can live wherever the hell I want. I can go wherever the hell I want. This year, me and my family went to 13 countries. I've been living all around the world for the past 11 years. If the idiot like me can do it, coming from where I came from, you can definitely do it. You have to believe it. I'll see you right back here in the next video where we'll talk about the second thing that you need to do. Hit that subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at CryptoCrewU and hit the like button. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it. Peace and love to the fellow underdogs. Do you want to know when to buy and when to sell? Click this video right now.